Alright, hi guys, this is Miss Brittany, your Twin Flame teacher. Quick shout out to Sparrow Defeat Shock. I was tempted to say shark, but it's Sparrow Defeat Shock. I got some very important feedback. Well, it was feedback that I was already aware. It was appreciated feedback nonetheless. Essentially, in a recent video, it was commented by Sparrow Defeat Shock that they really enjoy the videos, the content information, but it's a shame that the message isn't getting through in its entirety. If you can recall, if you took a listen to the videos, I believe I put it yesterday, I referenced the interference of the collective karmic energy in this moment. And quite frankly, the result of the collective karmic energy interfering with my message to the collective is essentially my message is not getting through in their entirety. Okay, so hopefully that does not happen here. While I would love to say that I can solve the issue because it's a technical issue, I'm telling you, it is not a technical issue. It's that interfering energy. Okay, so I don't think I've done videos this early in the morning. Taking a sip of coffee. But I am very committed to getting more content out on a regular basis, essentially several videos several times a day. Quite frankly, that's the way to establish myself as a reliable source here on YouTube. But beyond myself, it's important that I am a reliable source for content for the collective, because it's necessary, it's needed in this moment at this time. Okay. If you have never seen one of my videos before, I just want to advise you that I don't have a set schedule for putting videos up. I do them both when I felt led as well as when I have the time. In addition to this, for a living, I do have a company, a for-profit organization, as well as a non-profit. So I'm very busy and stretched for time, but that is still no excuse for me not doing what I am, what the universe has revealed is my calling, what I am led to do. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get into the collective for this week. This is a disclaimer that I put with essentially all my videos. It may not resonate with you. Every now and again, you will find that I have a video or two, maybe even three, that don't resonate with you. That is okay. I can tell you that you won't find any person being used by the collective here on YouTube where you resonate with each and every one of their videos. Okay. Every now and again, you expect that you won't, but if you find that a majority don't resonate with you, then me or whoever this is in reference to is just not the person for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into what's going on this week for a significant portion of the collective. Essentially, the runner is now the chaser in the dynamic. If that has not already occurred, it will be this week. This week is more of a solidification of the dynamic changing. The common theme, if you've looked at several of my recent videos, is change. Essentially, this month is a big month for change. It's in the air, okay? And I guess for some who aren't willing to go with the flow, change is going to happen regardless. If you are willing to take heed, and as yesterday we talked about, gaining control and focusing on your health, wealth, and appearance. For those who aren't willing to focus on those three things, essentially, change will still happen, but change that ultimately will be in that moment to their detriment. So don't find yourself being one of those people. Be willing and ready and committed to the change that is, quite frankly, not stoppable. If you think that you in this moment can avoid changes that need to be made, if you think you can avoid cutting those relationships that need to be cut, if you think that you can avoid taking that introspective look and diving deep within, you will sadly but surely be mistaken, okay? But ultimately, I discussed, I believe it was yesterday as well, or if not yesterday, the day before, how for a small percentage, about 8 to 9% of the people who are in little to no contact with their twin, they essentially have a situation where their twin has actually resurfaced, but they're just not aware of it. But for some people, they are aware of the resurfaced twin. Essentially, in one way or another, your twin has become the chaser. For many of you, it's manifested physically. For some, it's only in the 5D. Maybe you're noticing more dreams. Maybe you're noticing more feelings of their energy, whereas, especially if you look back to last month, or maybe within the past 2 months, you've been feeling a lack of your energy. But the roles are reversed, okay? Take heed to this, be aware, but don't take action on it. Don't force that change to occur. If you have not noticed that within yourself, don't force yourself. If you had been the chaser, don't force yourself to start running. Just go with how you feel. In this moment, you might have a lot of emotional instability. Just go with it, okay? Things are going to play out as they have to. There is the potential to rekindle, considering the fact that many runners have now become chasers. Again, whether or not you were aware. But whatever you do, don't force it. And as stated in a past video, the divine masculine is requiring, he's begging for something different than before. If you haven't watched that video, go back and look at it, and that will be particularly informative as it relates to essentially the roles being reversed. Other than that, now again, this isn't going to occur for everyone, okay? Although it will occur for a significant portion. And keep in mind that the energies may not stay here. The energy may just switch, the dynamics may switch for a day or two. And because we all have free will, if you, focus too heavily and you fall right back into your own patterns, don't be surprised if they go right back. So, that's all I have in this moment. I will be putting out more videos, and there is a link below in the description box if you are interested in knowing exactly for your weekly what is in store for you personally. Um, Click the link below and we can connect, and I will be there to personally work with you and help you navigate what is a time of change for everyone in this week. Again, regardless of how insignificant or significant the change, for most it will be very significant. But I can be there to help you personally. If not, I hope this kind of general collective and informational video was of benefit, and it will be of benefit to you this week. Right? I will be in touch soon.